Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Secret of Mana. If you remember in the last episode, there were really expensive things to buy. Well, I bought them all. That's correct, everybody. She is now wearing the tiger bikini. Woo. Pretty sly. She hides it well. Anyways, if you remember, there were some issues in the Empire City where at the ruins things were happening. So we're going to go investigate those ruins right now. Figure out what's going on. These ruins are much longer and much harder, so hopefully we'll be able to get through these in a reasonable amount of time. And look, it's Fana! Fana! Ooh, now she's just toying with Kima. She's really pushing it. She's asking for it. She's really asking for it. Oh! Knocked her clean on her face. Now it's personal. So we gotta go through one of these ruins with the creepy music. In my opinion, this game has some of the creepiest music I've heard in a game for having such limited amounts of tones they can have in a game. Especially of this era. Basically, in this dungeon, you'll be fighting upgraded versions of everything you've already fought, and all of the stuff that was hard before is hard again. But you'll want to explore all these little side rooms before continuing on through the main set of rooms. I believe one of these has a sword orb in it, so you'll want to look out for that if you're having your hero use the sword, which I entirely recommend because only the sword can defeat the final boss. Spoilers. But considering this game is called Secret of Mana, and it does wield the Mana Sword, you'll want to make sure you look out for that. So let's see. Got ourselves a Spears Orb. Sweet. I used to use the spear a lot. It's nice to see I'm still getting upgrades for it. Let's go ahead and check the other rooms, and look! More slimes! As if I didn't already pass by them. But while I was training to get to, all the armor and stuff, I had to train on the slimes because they were the only enemies that regenerated quickly enough. So, yeah, that was fun. Damn near pulled my hair out the entire time I was fighting. And we have the return of being Moogled! You do nothing! You are useless except you're cute. You're cute the entire time. Excuse me, I'm burpy today. I got through recording a bunch of other videos too. Can't wait for you guys to see them. And our next treasure chest, yay! What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Bow's Orb! I had a feeling it would be the Bow's Orb. And Return of the Ghost, stronger zombies. Let's step on the ghost. Squish! Alright, moving on. Unfortunately, I'd have to say that if you've seen the first ruins, you'll obviously have seen the second ruin, so I'm going to try and speed through this as quickly as I possibly can, because the story is actually starting to get heavy, which is saying a lot for this game since the story has been kind of cut up. Like the whole thing between Fana and Diluc. Oh, I imagine when they had original plans for this game to come out on whatever Nintendo was going to do for their CD system, man, this game was going to have a lot more to it. And unfortunately, all the things that got cut back when Nintendo pulled out of the whole deal with the, oh man, what is this? This looks like some kind of sacrificial chamber. Creepy! Anyways, when Nintendo pulled out of this deal with Sony to make their CD game system together, and a lot of this had to be scrapped. I know I've probably said that at least 3 different times, so that's his LP. But I would have loved to have seen this game in a Prime, maybe a remake in the future, but it's been so long. Oh no! Moogled and hit with a spell. Can anything get worse? Ah! But the music was supposed to be better, the dialogue was supposed to be better, everything was supposed to be better about this game. But it was all scrapped. Being the second game in the series too, I still say they did a pretty good job. First game was called Final Fantasy Adventure, and that was for the Game Boy. And look, every color of the slimes. These areas are pretty scary. This is my nightmare room right here. All the slimes. That room actually leads nowhere. I've checked it before. I've checked it every single time. It leads nowhere. It's pretty sad how that one keeps getting me every single time. More slimes! There's even a green one in there. Can you see it? Ugh, this game hates me. It just wants to send all the slimes at me. Basically, these ruins are just all of the hard enemies you ever fought, adding zombies in. What are they doing? The zombies were dancing. Flash dancing, even. That's gonna be creepy. Nightmare fuel. Anyways, you actually don't really want to let those zombies cast whatever spell they are casting. I believe it's speed up level 7. So you do that and you're in for a world of hurt because they will actually move like 3 times fast, and those zombies aren't anything to be laughed at in the first place. So I'm not fighting a whole lot here because I've already leveled up a ton from grinding to get the armor, and I'm sufficiently leveled to get through this area. But for anybody playing at home, you'll want to make sure I'm level 25 to 26 right now. Make sure you are stocked up on all sorts of items because what's ahead of you is a long and arduous fight you've got. Alright, we've got a switch here we'll need to press. Can I press it again, actually? No. But that switch is going to make a distant noise appear. And gee, I wonder where it could be. Somewhere not here, obviously. So these ruins are definitely much tougher only because there is a little bit of puzzle limits and backtracking, which is going to make the enemies respawn. So you'll have a lot to deal with. And gosh, I wish my allies wouldn't charge up at such inappropriate times. There's no one here to fight right now. Just follow me. Oh well, we'll kill this Chop. The upgraded version of Chobbin Hoods. Ah! I'm on fire! Help! Medic! Medic! Come on, guys, let's go. Figure out the switch down here. It made the spikes disappear. So we gotta press this, and cool thing, you actually walk over spikes like you would stairs. And a door appears behind me, but I think there's more to this. Real quick, because those did make spikes go down. Did it make the other spikes go down? We're gonna find out. Next time on... Nah. I wouldn't cut a video that short. That would be ridiculous. And yep, made these spikes go down too. So we're going to check out in here because I believe it's an extra side room. And look at that. We do have a treasure chest, and what could be inside of it? The Swords Orb! Finally, after so many freaking videos of me not getting a level up for my sword, I finally get one. It's about time, I'd say. So there's a lot of items in here, and you need to make sure you get every single one because every single one of them is worth it, and I don't think you'll get a second chance to come back here. So, after thoroughly, I'm pretty sure that's all the orbs. We can just kind of work our... more slimes! Fire bats and fire slimes. This place truly is a nightmare. The only thing worse is one of them ended up casting a balloon, and the fire slime came up and hit me, and used Engulf. That's happened before. Feel bad for me, please. I need all the pity I can get right now. Whew! Like I said, this ruin is much longer than its previous incarnation when I did it with AJ and Jackson. It's a little ridiculous. The bosses here are a little ridiculous too. So that's why I'm trying to avoid as much as I can here. Though here I'm going to have to fight. Because getting through this area while having your allies follow you is pretty much impossible. Because they refuse to move past this one eye thing right here. Ugh, I dodged it. Did you see that little twitch it did? Yeah, it just did it again. It's dodging all my attacks. Your allies just do not know how to navigate these little nooks and crannies, and I think the developers knew that and did this room on purpose for that very reason. So unless you have players that can play with you, that aren't computer controlled, you're going to have a difficult time getting through this room successfully without having to defeat every single thing that's here. But, oh no, I'm going to just go ahead and cast magic right now. Get some cure magic going because we're almost to where we need to be. I think I might have dodged it. Yep, I dodged the spell. Go me! I love that sound. Alright, come on guys, let's just speed right through this because all we need to go is down here. And more stuff to fight! My magic faded. What did I have on me? I don't even know what I had on me, but apparently it faded. So I'm cool with that. I'm fine. Yeah, whatever. It's all good. And we have a boss here! Once again, we are fighting a wall, but this one is not the evil wall, it is the Doom wall. And unlike its previous incarnation, we do not have spikes behind us, so we actually do not fear getting crushed. But don't take this boss lightly in any least, because it is just as annoying. I will going to spell spam against this boss near the end, just like I did on the evil wall from before. But first, we're going to have to get rid of these two eyes so we can make the middle eye much easier to target. And, once again, it's going after just Kima. It seems to cast pretty much the same spells as before, but unlike before, it's going to cast a spell called Confuse Hoops, which, to this day, I've never seen it hit. So I don't know exactly what it does. Hopefully it catches one of us with Confuse Hoops, and maybe we'll see. But you'll want to get rid of both of these eyes first because they will do nothing but cast an incredibly powerful version of Cure Water on the middle eye, pretty much preventing you from killing it. Thankfully, because of this armor we got, we're doing pretty good and we're not going to take a whole lot of damage. But this boss is going to take a while. Oops, didn't mean to hit the middle one. And that eye's down again. In case you're wondering... Alright, both eyes are down. In case you're wondering, this boss fears Lumina, a magic element we currently do not have, so the best we got is what we can spam on it. And that's exactly what I'm going to do now. And you guys know what that means. More gem missile time! Yay! I know, I heard everybody in the crowd cheering. So don't get too excited. Alright, fun thing to know is you can't spell spam if you're currently controlling that character. For whatever reason, you can't access your menu. So that's why Jackson was not able to chain cast against the first incarnation of this boss. So he was doing everything right, he just couldn't do it. That's just how it happened. So hopefully this will just let us get through this boss really easily. Because he's got quite a bit of life. Isn't it beautiful? Shower of gems. All these spells actually do get stronger. Duh, they get stronger when they level up, but once they reach their final form, which is level 8, they actually have a new animation attached to them, which I hope I will be able to show you guys before the end of my LP. Did I get it? Aw. No, this boss will cast things like Cave, which is a strong hitting earth attack, and this other spell, which you might see that actually takes control of one of your allies, puts them to the side, and covers them in rocks. Just like this. Or, there we go. It does a mediocre amount of damage, but the unfortunate thing is it puts your allies out of commission for just a little bit. And you know what? He likes to do it all the time. It's aggravating. That's why I decided to spell spam against this boss, because if you don't, he will. And plus it gets our gem missile up. Is he dead? Yes! Awesome! You guys know what this means. What time it is? That's right, folks. Victory Pump. You know, I got through that a lot quicker than I thought I would. Pretty awesome. And the Whips Orb. Ooh, Jackson's going to be happy about that when he finally rejoins me in this LP. Yes. So finally we got through, and maybe we can find Dialect. Who is this guy? Ah, they've got nothing interesting to say. Our energy must be drained. It's Dialect! Oh, it's such a touching reunion. What the? No fair! Oh boy, they just took away Kima. We might have to do this next boss fight by ourselves. Just me and Jackson. This sucks. Awesome, we got her back. And I guess we couldn't move. And again, we have another boss. One right after another. This is why you need to be very well prepared for this area. Now we have the boss Vampire, who is just a cute little bat thing. But fortunately, he's going to spam me unconscious. So we have to wait for him to land for us to deal anything to him. I could probably hit him with some magic. Once again, this boss fears Lumina, a spell we don't currently own. So there's not a whole lot we can do yet. And just like any good vampire would, he does have the spell Energy Absorb. So why don't we take a closer look at him and see what he's got. He's got a lot of HP. Little MP. 99, which is technically max. Gets some good experience. Fears Lumina, which we don't have. So we just cast the next best thing. This boss is difficult to hit only because he hardly ever comes to the ground, so once again I'm going to keep him grounded with some magic. While we cast some pretty good spells on him, rack up some damage as well. Hopefully I don't have to do this too many times against too many bosses. Oop, missed that chain cast. There we go. I think you can actually capture your characters and nom on them, which is kind of humorous. Oh. Well, I guess we know where he's landing. Ooh, great. This sucks. Can he be hurt when he's got his cloak on? Let's find out. I'm supposed to know more about this game, but yes, he can. So let's get the magic back up. Let's start doing it again. He's definitely after Jackson, though. Ooh, yeah, that's a nice hit. Ow. This boss is a royal pain in the keister. I like that they use the classic cartoon version of vampires, which is just an animated bat. Yep, there we go. Oh, I've been numb. Did only 8 damage. I got nommed so hard. I'm tired of this boss fight. Let's end it! And I'll even be a jerk. Take that! Is that gonna break the chain? Oh, it made his attack power go down now. Gnome reaches level 4. Woohoo! Halfway there. How strong is it now? Strong enough! It was only a very short time in between each of these, but you know what? It calls for another victory pump. Aw, yeah! So what kind of orb are we going to get today? From this boss. Boomerang orb! Aw, I was hoping it'd be a glove orb. Then we just complete the set. Dialect got away again, though. Sadness. Okay, after a pretty long and hard fight through the entire ruins, I'm gonna say it's a good time for a break. So I will see you guys next time on Secret of Mana. We'll find out where Dialect has gone, maybe uncover more of the evil intentions of the Empire. Until next time, bye!